you know, missing Caleb's a lot. You know, potential MVP of the league, and you know, other guys got opportunities tonight, didn't step up. You know, the thing that obviously we didn't shoot the ball well tonight, didn't defend well at all, giving up 50% from the field, 53% in the second half when we needed stops. Didn't rebound the ball well enough. Disappointing, unbelievable crowd. You know, we're in a fight for our lives just to get decent seeding now. And I mean seeding in the Mountain West tournament, and all that other stuff is, you know, nonsense. The only thing we need to worry about is how can we get the best seed possible in the conference.
Question. What's the prognosis on Caleb's injury, Coach?
I have no idea. Not good.
Is it a sprained ankle or is it a...
I don't know the medical term at all. It's a ligament in his foot. I'm not talking about it anymore. He's out indefinitely. That's the only comment on his foot.
Down the stretch, it was...
We didn't get any loose balls. It was embarrassing, our lack of effort to loose balls. I really respect Mooring. I thought he did an incredible job beating us, diving on the floor while we stood and watched it. Loose balls, rebounds, really disappointing. I thought Justus just was a man in there, dominated, you know, rebounding the ball, dominated on the offensive glass. Really impressed with Justus. I thought he did an absolutely incredible job. And Mooring hit big shot after big shot after big shot after big shot after big shot. We played soft. I don't know what else to say.
You guys did a good job against before, but what do you think the biggest issue was with Justus and just limiting his offensive rebounds, especially in the first half?
Two really good post players. Too much for us. Way too much. Those two guys just dominated. You know, we did a great job. We talked all week about trying to stop Brandon McCoy because of his size. Couldn't have done a better job. Then we just let the other guy go 9 at 11 like he was playing horse by himself.
Mooring hit some tough shots. Were you pleased with how you defended him? And he just hit tough
Not pleased at all how we defended Mooring. He hit 6 threes. He stepped up and made big shots, and we didn't have anybody step up and make big shots. Pretty simple. They had a guy score 31 points. We didn't have anybody that could match him.
You guys were able to make a lot of runs late in the game to basically even it up or maybe take a 1-point lead. Why do you feel like you weren't able to make...
Our defense stunk. Our rebounding stunk. Our loose ball getting stunk. I mean, look, we got... It doesn't get any easier Saturday, and it's not going to get easier at Boise, and it's not going to get easier at Utah State. We just got to figure out a way. How can we get a bye on that the first game? How can we get a bye in the Mountain West tournament?
Is the lack of energy or diving on loose balls, is that the most concerning thing that you took from this game then?
There's so many concerning things, Chris. I can't even...
Any more questions? Did you get the shots you wanted in the last couple minutes of the game?
Not when guys shoot air balls. We miss Caleb. He makes everybody's job easier. I mean, we can't shoot, we can't defend, we can't rebound. We miss a guy that plays 35 minutes a night and nobody stepped up in his place. Pretty simple.
Who do you feel like has to step up to?
All of them. We talked about it all week. And we give guys extra minutes. You got to do something. You got to produce. But I mean, it'd be a long, 3 weeks or whatever until they decide they want to defend somebody. I mean, the defense has been an issue for 3 weeks.
You guys added a football player in Cunningham, I guess.
We don't have bodies to practice. I mean,
What was the biggest issue with the defense?
Lack of toughness. I mean, we put a game plan in. We stopped, their leading scorer. He goes 1 of 6, probably his worst game in college basketball that he's played. And then we let all these other guys go wild and score at will. So, I mean, it's Hardy, too. I mean, I can go on and on. Who guarded? Other than we had good post defense and great help when we fronted the post.
What's the biggest lesson you want the guys to take away from tonight?
You know what? If they don't defend, we're not going to win another game the rest of the year. I mean, it's pretty simple.
You guys are still tied atop the conference, but do you feel like it is that dire that you're just fighting for a top
Yeah, I do. Yep. Because I don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 games. San Diego State's a great team with great length.
What do you want to see in that next game then?
Just some guys that really want to defend. I don't know if we're capable of defending either. I mean, sometimes offense and defense, there's really good offensive players that can't defend and can't get loose balls, and we're not going to outscore people right now. And so if you don't defend and rebound, I mean,
Do you feel like you have to change your identity a little bit without Caleb as far as not being able to just go out and outscore people and you're going to have to be a more defensive team?
I would hope, Chris, but I mean,
Thanks, Bill. Question for Cody. When did you know Caleb wasn't going to play?
I think probably after the game, honestly, like after Colorado State game, they kind of just assumed that he wasn't going to. Then he got back and actually got the diagnosis for it. So, and that's when we figured out we weren't going to play.
That's a new thing. That's not the turf Cody's been dealing with. That's something that happened at Colorado State.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to do to compensate for not having him?
Like Coach said, defend. He's a big part of our scoring, and we're definitely going to need other guys to step up and play. But the biggest thing is not, when we say step up and play, the biggest thing is not giving us a boost offensively. Like, it's going to be hard to take somebody's spot who's playing, who's shooting, almost 50% from the 3, and he's our leading scorer. Like, we don't really need that many people to step up on offense. It's a good thing if they step up offensively and give us an extra push, but the biggest thing for us is defensively, and something that we emphasized was rebounding, and that's definitely didn't do that tonight. So.
What went wrong tonight? What do you guys do for that?
Just didn't rebound. Like Coach said, they were out toughing us, getting loose balls, 50-50 balls that we really needed. That were momentum changers here and there. When we needed an extra possession, they got the loose ball. So kind of just dug ourselves a hole.
Did you feel like there were times tonight you guys were coming back?
I did feel like there were times we were coming back, and we kind of just needed that one more stop, one more possession, and it just never happened. And I think the biggest thing was just our defense. It just never carried over.
Is that kind of result of just, you get to a certain point, you can't get over the hump because you battle back to get in it, and then you just can't quite get that one.
Yeah, that's just effort, and sometimes they're gonna hit shots. It is what it is, but we can't go 5 times where we need big stops and just don't get them. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to get them. There's really no excuse.
Do you feel like they wanted this game more than you guys?
I don't feel like they wanted the game more than us, but there were times that it looked like they did, and they just ended up getting the things that we needed, the 50-50 balls, rebounds, and I felt like we keyed in, and we did a good job on McCoy, and we focused on him, but Coach warned us that the other dude can play number 10, Houston, and he ended up doing, like Coach said, doing what he wanted to. He ended up getting 12 rebounds, 19 points, and 9 for 11. Like, you're not really gonna win if they do that. And then another guy scoring 31 points.
It seemed like he was the difference more. Whenever
Yeah.
you guys did tie the game, he had a tough shot.
Yeah. We emphasized during the timeouts that we just needed to hit him. Just make sure somebody else gets the ball. It doesn't matter who else. And we just never did it. Yeah, I don't know.
A long time since this team's lost at home. Usually at the end of the game, you guys are ready to sing with your student section.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go, the crowd is all leaving. I guess, what is that feeling like?
It's awful, especially when you have a turnout like that and your fans are so into it and they want to see you win. And we really appreciate them coming out and showing support, because they're a big influence on our games and how we play. And we just didn't give them what they needed tonight. And we're just going to have to come back strong next game.
I know Coach is emotional after losses. He painted a pretty dreary picture of just trying to get a bye, but you guys have not given up hope of winning.
No, you can't. You can't just. It's not like we're giving up hope just because you lose a game. Like, obviously, it's irritating and it sucks, but you can't sit there and dwell on it. You have to move on and prepare for the next game. And it's gonna sting. This one's gonna sting, but it moves on, and nobody's gonna stop and wait on us. So we just gotta make sure we're prepared for the next game.
I feel like
I don't think that we have to change our identity. I think just the biggest thing is that is just play defense. For us, is just taking pride in our defense, and we're very capable of doing that. And I don't understand why sometimes we don't, but we don't. And we're really for us to get these next couple of games are gonna be really, really tough games. But we're very capable of doing that if we just key in on what we have to do and take pride in our defense.
You know Caleb better than anybody. How long do you feel like he's gonna be out?
I have no idea. Honestly, he don't really talk about it. He's just worried about what's going on right now and worried about the games and coaching. So.
What does Caleb bring you guys, other than the points and the numbers? I mean, is it more of a presence forward? Does he kind of keep everybody together?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's one of our leaders, and he's a energy guy. He brings energy, he plays hard, and he's just a really, he's one of our best players. Like, I mean, everybody can see that, but it just gives other guys opportunities, and they'll step up. But we're gonna need some of them to step up soon, and including myself, I'm just gonna have to contribute a little bit more as well. So.
Any more questions?
Thanks.
Questions for Jordan?
It's a tough one. It's another time being ranked, losing right after we get the ranking. So it's at home. So it's really a tough one, especially being a rivalry game.
You guys did a really strong job against McCoy. Is the dilemma with this team is they just have two inside guys that if you cover one, the other one is probably going to go off.
I wouldn't say that. I just feel like we just didn't play as well as we should have on Houston. We knew he was a good player going in. We emphasized both of them being really good players, and we just didn't handle the task of guarding them.
How frustrating was it with the offensive rebounds in the first half? I mean, they were 11-0 second chance points in that first half. Like, saw you after he got one and got fouled, you were very animated. I mean, just is that the most frustrating aspect? Is they just got the loose balls?
Yeah, it was just we got beat on hustle plays. We played fine, but we just lost the hustle game, and that's ultimately why we lost the game.
You guys kept making runs at him. What kept you from getting even and then taking the lead?
The hustle plays, yeah, that's really what just stopped us from getting over the hump.
What do you guys have to do to survive this period without Caleb?
Play harder defensively, get more stops. We can't give up so many offensive rebounds, especially for second chance points.
What do you think has been the biggest issue with the defense? Because it's been strong in some games and just stretches where it's like you need stops in the last 5 minutes tonight, you just couldn't get.
I couldn't really tell you. I just think it's a maturity thing. We just got to be mature enough to stay consistent defensively throughout the whole game and each and every game.
I mean, you still feel like the Mountain West is your guys' team, not that you're just trying to get a good seed in the Mountain West Conference.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, we definitely dropped the ball on this one, but I feel like we're still tied for first place. We're still in good position, and we still control the table.
What is that feeling when you saw the crowd leaving with less than seconds to go? Obviously they all 8th biggest crowd in all of history. You just weren't able to get what you wanted to tonight.
It's demoralizing because we had a great turnout, fans were great, and we just didn't take care of business.
Do you feel like you guys, can come back with a statement on Saturday against San Diego State and, show that the season's not that much?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we have to. Like, we have no, you know what I'm saying? If we want to, just continue to be in first place and win these tough games, we have to make a statement win on Saturday.
Do you feel like the identity of the team needs to change without Caleb? I mean, become a little bit more defensive oriented and win games that way? Or
Yeah, I think we, as a team, just have to be more intense defensively, more locked in throughout for a whole 40 minutes, and not just pick and choose when we're going to defend.
Do you feel you guys got the shots you wanted down the last couple of minutes? I know Lindsey took a couple in traffic on the elbow play. Is he supposed to drive to the basket in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, he got good looks. That's a shot Lindsey usually makes every day, even with the contact. He's a great finisher. So, the shots down the stretch, I thought we got pretty good looks. Josh got a wide open three. He just didn't knock it down, but he was wide open. So,
who do you feel like needs to step up with Caleb?
I'm sorry.
Who do you feel like needs to step up with Caleb?
I mean, I feel like it's a team effort, not necessarily just one guy. It just has to be a collective effort.